Hello my friends and welcome back to Coffee Tea Paper. Now I had a bit of a glitch with my camera and I started to open a beautiful happy mail from Ali, but it didn't film it. So here's I'm sort of starting from the middle here. So Ali sent me a lovely mail with this folder with this gorgeous paper, and I love it. And some beautiful little washi tapes, traveler's notebook washi tape, and some note and wish varieties as well. And there are a couple that I don't have in my collection, which is really lovely because they do make beautiful designs. And she made this lovely tag, and there's a little message on the back of that tag. And and then some cutter parts from this paper pack, and I don't know what the paper pack is called, but it's all got a background of a map of London and roses and birds and these beautiful sort of English rose type of girls with their flowers and hats, and the London Bridge and vintage mail, and it's really lovely. I'm going to see if I can actually pop this folder that Ali made into one of my traveler's notebooks, if I can use it as a bit of a dashboard slash storage folder, if it's the right size for that. So that would be really nice to be able to do. So we'll see. And and then I just got a bit of a note there from Ali, and these really lovely transparent, they're almost like dried pressed flower stickers, and they're really they're a decent size too. Normally the ones I have are about half the size of that, so that'll be great for making a real feature element in a spread. And and on the back here is a kind of a collage with some tickets and Big Ben and some beautiful flowers, and it's really lovely. Some little LCN dots there. And she included this beautiful panoramic postcard of Derbyshire. I hope that's correct. With these lush rolling green hills and this cute little village, and I really would like to go there. And she also popped in some note and wish sticker pages, and I don't have these either. I've been sent a couple of little sample stickers of these in the past, but I used them all up in my tea journal. And yes, you can see today I'm enjoying a strong English breakfast tea. That one was from Serviana in her advent pack to me. But look at these circles, aren't they just beautiful? And it's on like a washi type paper, so sort of semi-translucent and really thin, and I can't wait to use these in my journals. And and then there was this lovely little notebook, and I've never seen a notebook like this before, with onion paper in it, and Ali's popped in a couple of little sample pieces here so I can do some pen testing before putting it onto the taking pen to journal, which is always a very good idea. But the pages are just divine. They're so light and so translucent, and they just feel beautiful. I've got to come up with some better adjectives, but it's really hard when you're just gushing over paper. And yes, I'm sorry you didn't get to see everything wrapped up, because she did the most beautiful bow with that pink satin ribbon. And here was when I realized that my camera hadn't been recording, and so it's partially opened, but this was such a surprise. I mean, if I'm sure, you know, like those cartoon characters that do like the big kawaii eyes, they're like, yeah, that was me. Yep. The big kawaii eyes. But oh, I just love this. And Ali, I know Ali has one, and it's kind of fun because now we've got a little bit of a twinning, though I think our tastes are actually quite similar. We have a lot of we end up ordering a lot of similar things and having a lot of similar things in our collections, which is quite funny. And yes, but oh, I never thought I would be able to get my hands on one of these beautiful travelers factory pouches in the coffee theme, and it's just so nice. The fabric feels so nice. It's like almost like a linen, and with this screen printing, and yeah. So whoops, I've gone on for too long. So today in my spread, I'm doing the latest Café analog one, which is Some Like It Hot. And here is a beautiful street near where I live. And of course, I'm in subtropical Brisbane. And at this time of year, the Poinciana trees just really put on a beautiful Christmas display with all their green leaves and these massive red, lush blooms. And you know, in Brisbane, you know it's Christmas when the Poincianas are flowering, and they're so festive looking, and yeah, they're just lovely. Anyway, back to my happy mouth from Ali. Ali, I am so grateful. It was just beautiful, absolutely blew me away, and thank you so much. I will be replying to you in the new year. And so now switching back. And so I was just showing you, I took a little Polaroid photo of a lovely Poinciana tree in the park that I snapped off as inspiration. And then I made these stickers. I found some images on the amazing internet where you can find so many things, and they were on a clear background, which was really good, and it might have been a white background, but I printed them onto clear sticker paper so I could layer them in my journal today. And then rather than just having this photo there as inspiration, I thought it would be nice to include it as well. Anyway, so we could see one in, you know, a tree from a tropical Christmas tree basically. And I'm just popping in a piece of the MU Lifestyle. It's like a vellum with some sort of watercolor type printing on it, and to me it sort of reminded me of the blue sky, which we actually have at the moment, which is nice because it's been quite rainy lately. Today it is currently 34 degrees Celsius. It's very hot, it's very still, it's very sunny, yeah, so blue skies and heat wave, and yeah. And so I'm just laying things up here so I can see how all the different elements are working together, and trying to keep once again those consistent sort of watercolor splashes. Yeah, I still haven't come across thought of a word for that. Swatch? So using those watercolor swatch memo notes to do my titles and doing the little letter stamping here, and I had a bit of an accident with the K, and so I double stamped that, but I don't mind. I think it looks kind of rustic and nice, and yeah. And I've moved on with my tea. I'm now having some green tea from Scarborough Fair. And that one is from Poinciana, which is another one in my Advent pack from her. I thought I might share, two of my pen pals sent me little Advent things to open. So Beck sent me one which has little packages for every day, which is really, really fun. So I open it with my breakfast. And Poinciana sent me one which has a pack in for each Advent Sunday leading up to Christmas, which I thought was a really nice idea as well. I hadn't come across that before, and yeah, it's a little bit different and really, really fun. I look forward to Sundays anyway, but yeah, there's just that added excitement. So I'll share those when I'm going through my December daily flip through. So today it's only day 5, I think. So I'll wait till I have a full week to do a flip through and share that with you guys. So yeah, I'm really, really happy with how these little DIY stickers turned out there. I'm very chuffed with them. And so this is a peon girl, and I thought, yeah, she's wearing basically some cool clothes in festive colours, and her flowers look a bit limp. She looks a bit hot. That's pretty much how we all feel here. And so then I thought, oh, it's really missing something down the bottom. I was just going to write down some things that I enjoy about having a hot Christmas as opposed to a cold Christmas, which I really, really do love a lot. But there are other advantages, and I guess sort of like unique things to be doing at Christmas time in a subtropical climate. For me, the Poincianas really are the highlight, because I think they're just so festive looking. And what happens here in Brisbane, we have 2 very prominent looking trees that have been planted out in our parks and suburbs, and one is the jacaranda tree, and it has these magnificent purple clusters of flowers, and they come out in October, which is sort of traditionally exam time here in Brisbane. And after they are finishing up towards the end of November, all of a sudden the Poincianas take over with their like massive, vibrant red orange blooms. And we've got one outside our house. It's only quite young though, it's about 4 or 5 years old, and so this year it, for the first time, it produced 2 tiny little flowers right up the top, and you can't even see it. Like, I tried to take a photo and you can't see it. You have to be standing in the right spot under the tree, and the wind has to be blowing in the right way so that you can catch a glimpse of one of the red flowers. Maybe next year I'm gonna give it a really big drink of fertilizer a few times in October and November next year, and maybe it will put on a bit of a display for us then if we encourage it. And so what I've written here as some of my highlights of For Some Like It Hot is I'll just scroll down to the bottom, is Poinciana trees flowering red amongst the green, cold mangoes, afternoon swims. And then the other thing that I really like about this time of year when it is so hot is all the tropical fruit we get. So the peaches and apricots and nectarines and plums and cherries, which are just so yummy. So thank you for watching, and look out for my December daily flip through. Till next time, take care.